Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, TomDog247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby, alright, so, happy Thursday, getting ready into Friday, and great to be here, doing some crazy shit that we always do each and every week, because it's the only way I know how to roll, because that's how I roll. So so we have lots to talk about, as you saw on the description on there. But before we do that, we gotta do the shout outs. We gotta do the plugs. We gotta do everything that we always do. Everything. So we gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. So let's get with the shout outs and all that good shit that we always do each and every week. Big shout out to my good friend Josh. You can check him out on his podcast, The Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. Currently, he's on the Podbean app. He's going to send me a notification on when he's moving over to Anchor .fm. But as of April 1st, he starts on he starts with the transition over to Anchor. So for right now, you can still check him on the Podbean app and iTunes and absolutetalk.podbean.com. You check those out. But come April 1st, move on over to Anchor, which I'm going to do. I'm going to be checking that out, and it's going to be a pretty interesting time and everything. So he's going to give me more info on what's going to be happening and everything, and still wish him the best of luck, because it's the only way I can and everything. So big shout out to him, and continue doing what you're doing, and it's really good. So congratulations. So once again, that's Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. Right now is still on the Podbean app. Download it. If you haven't, and then check it out later. Then download the Anchor.fm so you can get ready for his premiere to Anchor on April 1st. So check that out. So big shout out to him. Also, big shout out to Gamer Pros and Otherwise and Gamer Geeks over on Facebook. Big shout outs to them. We always have a great time. You'll have a good time too. Check them out. It's a lot of fun. Tom Dog sent you. And of course, big shout outs to Marissa and David. How you guys doing? And of course, the plugs, not the hair plugs. We all know I don't need them. Loot Crate. If you have not yet subscribed to Loot Crate, you're missing out on some awesome stuff. I have not yet opened this box yet. Okay, I have not opened up this box. This one just came into the mail today. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to do the unboxing tomorrow. And we're gonna check that out. I'm gonna be checking that out, see what's inside. That there's the February's crate, which is Transformation. So Transformation. So definitely it's going to be worth checking it out. I'm going to be posting it sometime tomorrow. Not too sure when, but I have a very busy schedule tomorrow, so hopefully I can get that done. If not, I'll do it on Saturday for sure. So it's going to be Friday. If I can't do it on Friday, I'll do it on Saturday for sure. But it's definitely we're going to have a lot of fun. But lootcrate.com is what you want to go to. I did forget I forgot the name of this month's crate. You have until next week to You have until the middle of next week to get it. Sign up for it. Don't want to miss out on it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah. So definitely worth checking out. It's lootcrate.com. And of course, funko.com. Don't want to miss out on those either. Don't want to miss out on those either. They have Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty. They have the Marvel Collector Corps, DC Legion of Collectors, and Disney Treasures. Don't want to miss out on those. Definitely worth checking out. Go to funko.com. You get all the information right there. Also, you can check out culturefly.com. They also have some subscription boxes as well. I'm actually going to be doing a special unboxing, not with Culturefly, but with another brand. Japan Crate. It's been highly popular as of late, and this is they have stuff where they pretty much have stuff where you haven't seen before, that you haven't seen before, and they're going to be they already announced some of the stuff that's going to be there, and this April's crate looks amazing. There's some new stuff that I'm going to be trying as well. So it's going to be an unboxing / taste test, I guess you could say. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with it, and it's going to be very, very interesting. I mean, I might do two separate ones. I don't know. But one of the items is a special Sakura Pepsi. I'm definitely trying that, and we're definitely gonna have a lot of fun with that. You still have until the end of March to get the box. You can check them out at japancrate.com. And then follow the instructions, follow the links and everything like that, where you can check them out and everything. And you can also check out, you can also follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Definitely worth checking out. This from what I'm seeing in the box, it looks absolutely amazing, and I'm actually looking forward to doing a special unboxing. Because I always want to try new things and everything like that, and this is one of those. I'm only going to try. This is like a special one, so I'm going to definitely try it once, see how it is, and we'll see. We'll take it from there and see what happens and everything. But I'm gonna like it. So this is only a one. This could possibly be a one-shot deal. I don't know. I haven't debated yet. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So this is going to be a special unboxing, and we're going to do that as soon as I place my order for the box. So it's going to be very interesting. And of course, Culture Fly as well too. So definitely worth checking out. And of course, this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You trade in your old video games and consoles, from retro video games, accessories, and systems. You trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out this amazing store, and they also have a list of events. So if you want to check it all out and see what kind of events they have going on, you can check out their website at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. Also, this episode is brought. Oh my God! I almost dropped one of my favorite all-time games. I saved it. So I was just trying to get the beer can, which I probably should have done before I turned on the camera, but I have a bad habit of in the can. The She Beam Brewing Company here in Connecticut, home of the Down Right Up Left YB. So it's St. Patrick's Day weekend. Definitely don't want to miss out on some wonderful goodies and everything like that. So they have some specialty beer for St. Patrick's Day. You don't want to miss out on that. So definitely worth checking out at shebeanbrewing.com, or you can follow them on the social apps, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or you could download the Untapped app today. Do it right now. And you can get loaded while watching me. Kind of reminds me of that one time when I was doing a St. Patrick's Day episode when I was on cable access. Yeah, I'm bringing that up again. Good. I actually drank before the show. Josh can vouch for that. And he goes, so caller called in and it's like, you sound drunk. It's like, are you drunk? I said, I said the wrong holiday. I said, I was supposed to say I always love getting drunk on St. Patrick's Day, but I wound up saying I always love getting drunk on Valentine's Day. But then again, that's it's still true. I do, because single eligible bachelor. Come on, you know what I mean. But yeah. So anyways, let's get into the show. I may have some time to try out. So I have a few things that I do want to try. I'm sorry if my ass is in the shot. Thank God my pants aren't down. Sorry to disappoint if you were expecting my pants to be down. Sorry, dear. So before we get into all the fun and controversy that we got going on, that we're going to be talking about today, and because we're going to have a lot of it. So I have some things that I really want to try, and it's worth taking up some time for. So you guys are gonna watch me eat some stuff, but I'm just breaking it down to a little bit hey. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Hey, Jake. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that to the topic in the process and everything. So that's coming up in just a few minutes. I do want to try some get this out of the way first before I forget, because I made a promise that I would do so. Right now we're going to do we're going to try some M&Ms here. This one's I honestly didn't know that. I honestly had no idea that this existed. I thought it was like an early April Fool's joke. To be honest with you, and it's Mexican jalapeno peanut. So, from M&M's. There we go. See, right there, Mexican jalapeno. So I'm gonna also wash it down with this. I already plugged this. So I already tried it out last week. So sorry. And it's funny too, because Cinema Snob actually tried it the other day, and I guess you could say I beat him to it. So, all right. So this was a big bag. I wanted to try this. And this is one of 3 flavors, because there's also English toffee and Thai coconut. Thai coconut actually sounds pretty good. I might try that for next time, in the English toffee. So I'm gonna buy the other 2 bags and maybe do a separate video on that. But so yeah, this is a vote on the new flavor, and it's Mexican jalapeno. So I'm kind of hesitant, because you don't really think of spicy with sweet, with like chocolate and jalapeno. So this is going to be actually pretty interesting. The coconut one, actually, I'm probably going to vote for everything. So I bought the share size, everything. So Okay, so they have Mexican. They have the Mexican colors, red, green, and yellow. You can think of them as traffic lights, or you can think of them as, if you're Lithuanian like I am, Lithuanian colors. So, so yeah, these are the color. Why am I over here? Jesus, this is like, does he even know where the camera's at? So yeah, these are the colors. Red, green, and yellow. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. Red, green, and yellow. Might as well make it look like a traffic light. What the hell? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the green one. And I mean they're all the same, and they're all the same on the inside. It's just I'm just. It tastes like a chocolate-covered fireball. Because I can actually taste it. As soon as I bite into it, you could taste the jalapeno peanut. But it kind of breaks it down with the chocolate. It's not bad. The sweet and spicy, it's not bad. It honestly, to be honest with you, it's really not bad. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, I'm washing this down with orange vanilla Coke. Not a bad flavor. Not a bad combination. It's not bad. I know my stomach's gonna feel in the morning. So, and these are these are limited edition cereal. It's relatively, it's new. It's limited time. It's been out for a while. I just haven't gotten around to try it until now. They have chicken and waffles, honey bunches of oats, chicken and waffles, and something I'm really eager of trying, the maple bacon donuts of honey bunches of oats. So I'm really looking, and it says on the box, absolutely no pigs were harmed in the making of this cereal. So PETA, you have nothing to worry about. You absolutely have nothing to worry about. There's no pigs were harmed in the making of this cereal. Still want some? I'm willing to share. And no chickens were harmed during the making of this cereal as well too. So no chickens were harmed. So again, PETA, do you want some? I mean, it's gluten free. You know what? I don't even know if it is gluten free, to be honest with you. But it may contain tree nuts, though. And it contains no meat. So, yeah, it's meatless. So, do you want to try it? Come on, PETA. But it contains tree nuts, so, I mean, if you want, you could just suck on some tree nuts if you want. They already got the wood. Why not? My first offensive joke of the morning, or of the night rather. So I'm gonna open up the chicken and waffles first. I'm gonna try that one because the maple bacon actually sounds pretty good, to be honest with you. These bags are really hard to open. Actually, oh my god, this smells good. This actually smells pretty good. So yeah, here's what the chicken looks like. Kind of, you know what it kind of looks like? It kind of looks like cat food. Like the cat, like not, you know, the 9 Lives morsels. That's what it looks like. It sounds awkward saying this, but it does absolutely taste like chicken. It actually does. Now I'm trying the waffle. Looks like a generic Chex. You know, generic Chex. Mmm. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. Chicken and waffles. Got a bulge in the bag. No, got a bulge in the box. The box got a bulge in it. I hate that in my cereal. Kind of reminds me if I'm digging for a prize inside. So, that's not bad. I like it. I like it. Now for the main event. Maple Bacon Donuts. Remember Dunkin' Donuts cereal? That shit was good. They had strawberry and chocolate. That was actually pretty good. So, ooh, it actually smells. Actually smells pretty good. And this is the only one I'm interested in because they have the the honey bunches of note clusters. But yeah, here's the donut. Looks like a Cheerio. Everything. A little bit bigger. Ooh. Mmm. This is good. This is actually good. I think I might eat this whole box throughout the whole show. Mmm. You literally taste the bacon. This is actually really good. I advise not putting any milk in it. I actually saw the Sour Patch. Hairball. But yet my name is Tom Dog. That was drier than the Sahara Desert. Oh man. But yeah. So yeah. It was actually really good. Chicken and waffles actually impressed me. I actually thought, and chicken and waffles are good. Just don't get them at IHOP. Just don't get them at IHOP. But the ones at Chili's though, those are good. Those are really good. Those appetizers. I mean, you can really get a lot for that. It's actually really good. I might pick that up for lunch tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah. So R. Kelly, look what's back. Girl Scout cookies, your favorite. You love munching on the Girl Scouts cookies. You love munching on them, don't ya? I got me some more. I haven't even tried this. So guess what? I'm adding that to the list of things I have not tried yet. So it's a that's from the jalapeno peanut. tell you that right now. It's not from the soda. Ooh, it actually smells like s'mores. They actually do. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. So what this is a... It's a graham cracker sandwich cookie. It's a graham switch cookie with creamy chocolate and marshmallow filling. So that's actually pretty interesting, and I'm actually going to try this now. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Right there. So, but I'm going to... Oh, they got a little pony on one side, and then they have Girl Scout s'mores. Tastes like s'mores. It actually does. It tastes like s'mores. Very good. Very, very good. Just keep the girls' cookies away from R. Kelly. But even if you did, and you'd be like, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't munch on those girls' cookies. You know, he's actually he's rewriting one of his songs and cutting out it with another album to pay for his child support. And you know that song I Believe I Can Fly? He's changing the lyrics around, and here's an a cappella version of that song, because I know the whole song of what it's going to be. Oh, hold on. Gotta cleanse my palate. So, here we go. This is an a cappella version of an updated rendition of I Believe I Can Fly, titled I Believe I Can Fuck. So, here we go. I believe I can fuck. I believe I can make her suck. I think about it every night and day. Spread her legs and fuck away. I believe I can score. My urine running on that little whore. I believe I can fuck. I believe I can fuck. I believe I can fuck. Can't believe Tom Dog said that. That's really offensive to me. I'm gonna punch him in the face so that he cannot see. But I just get so angry, and then I pull out my gun. Man, that interview that he had with Gayle King, he was crazy. I didn't touch those kids. They're lying to you. I'm innocent. I mean, are you really? Because you did have that sex tape where you did piss on on an underage girl. I'm just saying. It's out there. And you did have a relationship with Aaliyah, and she was underage. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But we'll never know because she's not around to tell us. As sad as that is. I didn't touch those kids! It's like, calm down, have some dip. Calm down. Here, have some jalapeno peanut M&Ms. I think he probably did. That's why his eyes were watering. It was like, or he probably had those flaming hot nachos from Doritos. Oh my God, I'm innocent. Maybe he was cutting an onion. I don't know. Maybe there's like a deleted scene somewhere where he was like cutting an onion in front of Gail King. I didn't touch those onions. I didn't touch those kids. Why are you crying? It's the onions. The onions, Gail. Oh man, I'm so in trouble. This episode, I'm telling you, this is the type of stuff that would have got me in serious trouble if I was on cable access still. Which is why I could do it here. And everybody's, that Michael Jackson documentary came out not too long ago. I think like a week or so ago. And I don't know. I didn't see it because I don't have HBO. Because I use deodorant. Kudos to everybody who got that joke. For those of you who didn't get the joke, just ask somebody who is laughing their ass off right now. That did. Like, what's so funny? Dude, he said HBO and he's like, he doesn't have HBO because he puts on deodorant. It's an old school joke. One of the jokes that I probably could have said in my when I was on cable access. And yes, I'm going to be referencing my time on cable access a lot. And one of the things that bothered me is that the fact that they were complaining. A lot of people were the documentary was nothing but trashing on Michael Jackson and the sex allegation, the child molestation charges that there that there was no well, what was it? It was like dismissed or something. What the hell? Louis Vuitton pulls Michael Jackson inspired clothing amid backlash. Man, he was acquitted. He was acquitted of all. He was acquitted of the charges when he was in convicted, and it's ridiculous. It's like he's been dead for over a decade now. And actually 10 years this June. And it's like it's sad. It's sad that he's the king of pop, and everybody's still everybody's still attacking him. Everybody's still attacking him after his passing. And can't you just leave the guy alone? It's like, can't you just let him rest in peace without having to tarnish his legacy? I mean, he's a king of pop. He did the Moonwalker, both the dance and the movie. He's one hell of a choreographer. He made Thriller. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. He made Thriller, man. He made all these wonderful songs, and he was very innovative. He was always innovative, and everybody has to, he passed away almost 10 years ago, and leave the poor guy alone. We don't know if this is true or not. There's no way you can tell because he's dead. I know that's sad to say, but it's true. It's tough that you can't convict somebody that's already dead. That's why we can never tell Leah's side of the story, because she's dead. Same thing with Elvis Presley. The King of Rock is dead. And we really don't know how old Priscilla Presley, she's the only one that can tell how old she was when she married Elvis Presley. And how old she was when she was with him. And did any sexual relations happen at that time? Before or after she got married? She's the only one that can tell the whole story about Elvis, because she was married for him for so long. She's the only one. And it's like, why aren't you attacking Ted Nugent? He's a no good piece of shit. Why aren't you attacking him? I mean, he's made songs in the past about being with underage girls, and if my memory serves me correctly, didn't he have some sort of relationship with a 13-year-old? I mean, of course he'll deny it now because he's an old codger who's saying, "Oh, I support the Second Amendment and everybody should carry a gun and kill everybody who's not white." Fuck you, Ted Nugent. Fuck you. Never liked him. Never liked Ted Nugent. He can kiss my ass. I hate him. He's another asshole that I want him to kiss my ass. Him and Alex Jones. There you go. We got both cheeks right there. I mean, really. Nobody's going after Ted Nugent. Oh, because everybody's on his side. Fuck you. And also about Hugh Hefner. Everybody bringing up Hugh Hefner about the pictorial that Brooke Shields had on in Playboy when she was just 10 years old. I mean, pictures are there. I mean, it happened. And there's no way we can convict Hugh Hefner because he's dead. And everybody's going to bring up, oh, what about Pee Wee Herman? He served his time. It's like, he served his time. It's like, once for jerking off in a Triple X theater, like nobody's ever done that before. I'm just saying, you know, the Sticky Four is not from Slushies at a Triple X theater. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then once for and then another time where he had child pornography on his computer. I'm just saying, but you know, he served his time, and now he's forgetting all that, and he's moving on with his life, and I respect that. You know, kudos for Pee Wee Herman. You know, one of my icons. You know, one of my favorites in the '80s. You can't can't take that away. You can't take his legacy away from him. But still. I mean, you have, R. Kelly is like, kind of like the only legitimate person that, that all the signs point to his guilt, that he did what he did. I didn't need to watch the Lifetime documentary, I didn't need to watch the interview with Gayle King, even though it was out there on social media, and I couldn't help but not watch it. And I mean, he is guilty. He is guilty. He can deny it all he wants, but it's there. I mean, everybody knows the relationship he had with Aaliyah and how old she was when she was with him. It's there. And the sex tape that he had with the underage girl, but that right there, because yeah, he's guilty, but also the girl is also guilty because she had a fake ID to make herself look legal. So yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. So. And I think she's related. And on that story, I think she was related to somebody. A professional singer. If my memory serves me well. But it's true. It's like he was guilty then. He was guilty then, and now it's just worse now because the demons are back to haunt him. And it's true. And you can't justify it. You can't defend somebody like that. You just can't. And Pete Davidson on Saturday Night Live, and we're segueing into our next piece of material, is that Pete Davidson said a joke on Saturday Night Live that was fairly questionable, but I was laughing my ass off. And it's like, if you support the Catholic Church, the Catholic churches and everything like that, it's like you must support R. Kelly too and everything like that. And a lot of people, there were some people that did reject that joke, but I found it hilarious because of the reputation that the Catholic Church is in. And I always said jokes about them, even back when I was doing my cable access show. And this is a funny situation, and this was a very interesting situation. I want to go back to the Michael Jackson story for a minute. Because I made a comment on the cable access show of the same name, which you see on the screen right there. I said a joke, and that's all it was. It was a joke. I like Michael Jackson. I know I will always like Michael Jackson. I will, I love his music, and I'm going to leave it at that. And when he was on trial at that time, he, for the first, I think it was for the first one. This is when Macaulay Culkin was still young, and I made the joke because Macaulay Culkin was also asked to testify, and he was like a young a teenager then, and everything, a young adult, and I made the joke of that pissed everybody off. Like, this was the joke that pissed everybody off. And I said this. I said, Macaulay Culkin taking the stand on the Michael Jackson trial and everything. And when the judge, when asked about his time with Michael Jackson, Macaulay Culkin said, "Ah!" And that was a funny bit. And that was a funny joke. I said that joke, and almost instantly, we got bombarded with phone calls live because there's two separate phone lines. We had there was two separate phone. What the fuck was that? I heard a squeak. I heard a goddamn squeak. Anywho, I'm like freaking out here. I'm tripping balls right now. And no, I did not smoke anything. And we'll get to that in a minute. Because I forgot to add that in the description. So yeah, I said, so there was two separate lines while I was at the Cable Access show. And one was a direct line to be, to talk live on the air. If you had something to say or shout outs, I always welcomed it. And, everybody was entitled to their opinion, yada yada and all that bullshit. So that kept ringing. Both lines, there was two lines, line one and line two. Both lines were ringing back and forth and everything. And not only that, and there's another line that goes to the back office, to the back offices, and that phone was also ringing too, saying, "Oh, get him off the air, get him off the air. I can't believe he said that to the King of Pop. I don't appreciate what he said. It was a bad joke. Get him off the air." And and the same thing when I call live, "Hey, caller, you're on the air. I can't believe you said that to Michael Jackson. He's the King of Pop. How could you say something like that?" It's like, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. I like the King of Pop too. I like Michael Jackson too. I like him just as much as you do. Hell, I can still moonwalk. And it was just a joke. It's like, just relax. I mean, if you didn't like what I said or the whole show in general, just turn the channel. It's like, you have a remote, use it. Like, get it out of your ass and use it. And I literally did say that. That pissed him off even more, and I hung up on him. It was like, everybody has to understand. It was like, at that time, it was just a joke. It's like, if anybody got offended, at that time, I apologize if anybody got offended. But to me, I thought it was funny. Because that's kind of like the same thing that you would hear on Saturday Night Live. Same thing with the whole thing with, and the Catholic Church hates my guts. Even to this day, the Catholic Church hates my guts because they knew what I was saying on the show. They knew what I was saying on the show, and this was even back during the time when it was that when child molestation in the Catholic Church was at an all-time high. It was bad. It was like even worse than it is now, and it's still continuing today. And the Catholic, and Catholic priests are fucking hypocrites because of it, and we'll get to that in a minute. Because I'm really going to be attacking the Catholic Church in this episode. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. This could turn into Tom Dog Rants for all I care. I'll change it up and put it on there. But seriously, this was a serious thing. And so, and I constantly was making joke after joke after joke after joke after joke with the Catholic Church. And one joke was too extreme. And this was so extreme. I might have mentioned it once before in a top 5 when I was celebrating my anniversary of Channel X. When I was celebrating the anniversary of Channel X. Because I think it was on either 15 years or what? I don't know. Anyways, I think it was the 15 year. This is when I when I started came about. And anyways, so I did this bit where this was I forgot where it was, and I was reading a newspaper article. I was reading the newspaper article, and I said, "Oh, thank you." And what it was a recreation center was opening up. I forgot the location. I vaguely remember the location, but it was going to be run by Catholic Church, by the Catholic Church, and so it was a nice, it was a nice thing, and I kind of made and turned it into like something really bad. There was going to be like a basketball court for the kids to play basketball, a study area where they can, so that they, if they had homework, they can do that with with their studies. They had Bible friendly video game arcade machines. Ping pong, to play ping pong too. Puppet shows. They had they had puppet shows. Everything that a recreation center would have. And it was a really nice gesture. I said the following comment, and I still remember what I said, even though I don't remember the location. I said, "It's like, wow, what a great way to drag in little boys." And I did that too. The live line didn't go off. I was hearing a faint ring in the back, coming from the back. It was the office, the main line to the office. It was that line. There were hundreds of calls coming in during that half hour. When I said almost instantly after I said boys and the thumbs up, that phone rang. The live line, when people were calling in, they were laughing their asses off because it was one of the funniest jokes I've ever, and that was one of the funniest things I've ever said. Some of them were okay. It's like, oh my God, that was way too extreme. How could you say that? Very easily. And that phone in the back was off, and I was getting notes after notes after notes. We were gathering up all the notes, and he handed me the I forgot who it was that gave me the piece of paper. I think it was Tommy. And I don't know if it was Tommy or Bob, but somebody handed me a piece of paper live on the air and saying, it's like, there were calls coming from the back saying, there was calls coming in from the office saying that that joke was bad. And they were calling it, it's like what was this? It's like how can you? And we all had a discussion about that, and it's like I got people in the back, the cameraman involved and everything. It turned into a Howard Stern. It basically turned into a Howard Stern episode, and I was like, man, I pissed a lot of people off, and I was this close. I was literally this close because the Greater Waterbury Cable Council saw that, saw what I heard and saw what I said, and they were this close to calling Steve and saying, "Hey, I'm going. We need you to kick him off the air." It came this close, but Steve kind of leewayed into it because he even thought, because he said, he didn't really say he didn't break any rules, which I didn't. I didn't break any rules because I didn't give graphic detail of what the Catholic Church was going to do to these little boys. Kind of like what I'm saying right now. With with the molestations and touching their penises and everything like that. I didn't go into graphic detail like that. If I did, I probably would have gotten in more trouble than I already was that night. But Steve was kind of on my side because I didn't break any rules, which I didn't. I didn't break any rules. I didn't like show picture. I didn't show pictures of what the image would look like if that came to fruition. I didn't swear. I didn't cuss. I didn't advertise. I sure as hell did not do any advertisement of the place. I say, hey, you want to, it's all free funded and everything like that. Or it's like, hey, it's free. Kids can come in all the time and everything like that. They'll have snacks for $1. That sort of thing. That would be advertising. But I didn't do all that. I basically said what was in the guidelines of the studio, but still it was enough ammunition to be like, we got you on sights. That's what it was. I mean, there was like a bullseye right here, and it was from the GWCC, the Greater Waterbury Cable Council, or as I like to call them, whack 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 whack. Doing a cheap rendition of Pac-Man. Okay, I don't have Pac-Man props to do that. Okay, I'm sorry, but still. But yeah, everybody like I really pissed off the Catholic Church. I really pissed off the Catholic. It's like, oh, it's blasphemy. It was like, I think I overheard one person say something. It was like, it was complete blasphemy what he said. It was like, how dare he say that to the Catholic religion? How dare he say that? Maybe one of them was Alex Jones. Oh, it's a goddamn Gleevec. Oh my God. I mean, lightning didn't strike, God didn't smite me that night, and they're not smiting me now. Because really, the Catholic Church are nothing more than a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Which is why I stopped eating meat which is why I stopped eating fish on Friday. The only fish I eat is when I'm horny. So oh yeah, and I said that line too, and it pissed a lot of people off. It's like, I was like, guys, get your girlfriends prepped and ready. It's fish you gotta eat fish tomorrow. They were like, yeah, I literally said that, and I was this close to almost getting fired too. Believe me, I was a pain in the ass. I was an asshole. even on cable access, I was an asshole. It's like I pulled no punches because it made the ammunition that easy to fire. I'm just saying. And it was like, but I choose not to eat fish on Fridays anymore during Lent. I don't do that anymore. It's like, what do you give up on Lent? I said, I stopped eating fish. I don't eat fish on Fridays during Lent. I said that once too, and I also got in trouble for that. It's like, what are you giving up on? It's like I even said one time, I said I didn't want to go to church. It's like I stopped going to church. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. It was like, yeah, believe it, I said it. And but again, the Catholic Church is so fucking hypocritical. And it's like they're again. It's like, think about it. Tell me if this makes sense. They they're against homosexuality, but yet they find pleasure in fondling little boys. I'm sorry, but if if a male priest touches a little boy's penis, that's gay. I'm just saying. It's boy's a male. Has a penis, you're gay. Plain and simple. You're a fucking hypocrite. They're against gay, they're against gay marriage, but it's okay to fondle little boys, right? They say infidel, sex before marriage is a sin. It's a sin when you're touching little Billy. It's like they always attack, like the Catholic Church always attack the LGBT community, but not their own. And I challenge anybody, any religious fanatic, to show me the Bible, show me anywhere in the Bible that says it's okay to touch a little boy. Show me where it says in the Bible that it's okay to molest children. I'm just saying, you don't see that in the Bible. And I've done my fair share. I've done a lot of sinning because I said God's name in vain several times. God damn it, and I did it right now. I eat meat on Friday. I masturbate. I've had sex before marriage, though I never gotten married. I haven't stolen anything. That's the only thing I've had done. I forgot how many commandments I've broken. I lost count. But all I do know is that I haven't killed or stolen anything. I mean, I don't think there's hardly any virgins left. So I can't take their virginity away. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And boy, am I going to hell. Actually, I don't think the devil even wants me either. I'm just saying. It's like, holy shit, this is Tom Dog? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. God, what are we going to do? I mean, Jesus Christ, what are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know. Let's throw him in limbo. Might as well. Might as well. I'll take over purgatory. I don't give a shit. But you see, this is what it. That's what it is. It's like the Catholic Church can be so hypocritical to one's sexuality, but yet they don't look at their own and they say, "Oh, it's okay. It's okay." Hey, remember everybody gave Jimmy Swaggart a hard time because remember when Jimmy Swaggart, that whole thing with Jimmy Swaggart, and he sinned for his thing. I forgot what it was. What about Jim and Tammy Faye Baker and Jessica Hahn? Remember that whole thing right there? With Jim Baker and Jessica Hahn in a hotel room, and she was like a prostitute at that time. He sinned. I'm just saying. I am just saying. And Tammy Faye was no angel either. Just putting it out there. But it's okay for Father McFeely to touch little Billy. To cup his balls without coughing. and not even buy him dinner. Just the body and the blood of Christ. But we all know what it is. Wafers and wine. You know how they say, you know how the WWJD, is like, what would Jesus do? You know what it really stands for? Wafers, wine, and jerking dicks. There's that mouse again. And like, really? I'm just saying. Man, that's very controversial. Holy shit. Just imagine if I said that comment on cable access. Ooh, I would be in so much trouble. How can you say that? My boss turns into Alex Jones. How in the world can you say that? I think I know what you are. You're a Gleevec. You're from the planet Gleevec. Ah! Oh, and how about the ultimate sin right there? Since we're doing a lot of sinning on this episode, how about the ultimate sin that everybody seems to forget? Donald Trump autographing Bibles. Who the fuck does that? Oh, I wrote the book on the Bible. Yeah, I wrote that. Yeah, here we go. Donald Trump. Not you, Missy. Come here. Come here. Give me your titty. I want to sign your titty. Titties. I'm just saying. Who the hell autographs a Bible, especially one that they never written? It's like Donald Trump swore on the Bible, but now he's signing it? If anybody's sinning, it's that asshole. Oh, believe me, he's had fantasies of his daughter. But it's okay because it's Donald Trump, right? If let's say if President Obama had Malia on his lap and said, "Oh, I have sexual tendencies about my daughter. If she wasn't my daughter, I would be dating her right now. Even though she's underage." Everybody would be hating on him for saying that. Everybody is like, oh, fuck him. And how about this? What if he signed the Bible? Oh, here we go. President Obama, right there. Barack Obama. I'm signing the Bible. Here you go. I'm glad you're proud to be an American. God bless America. That's my shittiest rendition of Obama, and I apologize. But still, you get what I'm saying. It's like if President Obama was doing the same things like Donald Trump is doing, if not worse, he would have been impeached months ago. I'm just saying. But you're looking at Donald Trump as the Lord and Savior of this country. Fuck you. He's a lie, he's a cheat, he's a scam. He's a fucking hypocrite. He's a goddamn hypocrite and he's a bully. But it's okay, right? It's okay because it's Donald Trump. And nobody will do anything about it because he's too damn powerful and everybody's afraid of him. Give it to me. I'll impeach him in a heartbeat. Give me the responsibility of impeaching him. I'll get up into his face and say, "Donald Trump, you're fired. Get the fuck out of the White House. Give me the role. I'll do it. I'll fire his ass." But no, we have to wait till 2020. And we all know that he's going to find some sort of... He's going to manipulate everybody by getting him in for another 4 years. And I don't want that. I don't want another 4 years of Donnie. I just can't. I can't. Because if we get another 4 years of this hassle, I'm going to stop voting altogether. Ooh, that's controversial. Then get out of the country. No, it's my choice if I don't have to vote. I don't have to vote if I don't want to. Nobody has to and besides, my vote doesn't really count anyways because it's an electoral college. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon because we already know what's going on with colleges right now, and they're in deep shit. Look at Lori Loughlin. She surrendered to the police because of this whole cheating scandal. So she's going to be going to jail. She's going to be prosecuted. I mean, really? You don't like what the hell? And yeah, and I'm talking a little bit about it. I'm going to read the whole article if I can find it. Hallmark Channel cuts ties with Lori Loughlin. As expected. Let's see, where is it? Alright, I might as well just go after the Lori Loughlin fiasco. In a statement from Crown Media, the network's parent company said, "We're saddened by the recent news surrounding the college admissions allegations and confirmed Hallmark has stopped development on all productions involving Lori Loughlin." So yeah. She's among its so-called Christmas queens who topline a slate of popular holiday movies. So Lori Loughlin's daughter, Olivia Jade, has also lost partnerships due to the scandal. Beauty company Sephora has dropped its partnership with Olivia Jade, the daughter of actress Lori Loughlin, and fashion designer Massimo Giannulli, in the fallout from the college administration bribery scandal. Felicity Hoffman and Lori Loughlin are two of at least 40 people charged in the nationwide admissions exam scandal, according to court documents. And this is coming from U.S. News. The Hollywood stars are among dozens of people charged in a national college entrance exam scandal, according to court documents. Huffman and Loughlin are expected in court on Tuesday afternoon. This was on a couple days ago. This news also broke out on CNN. college coaches have been charged in a large-scale nationwide entrance exam scandal by the FBI and U.S. Attorney's Office in Boston. Ooh. Yes, sir. So yeah, this is some serious stuff. Lori Loughlin, from what I understand, she was in um, Felicity Huffman was on, I think, in Fargo. From what I understand. Oh, okay, so here's the list of who's been charged in the college admissions cheating scandal. This is coming from the New York Times. So, um, oh, no. Okay, so the ones in question. William Signer, William William Singer, also known as Rick Singer, owner of the Edge College and Career Network and chief executive of the Key Worldwide Foundation. Stephen Massera, an accountant and financial officer for the two entities. Michaela Sanford, an employee who held several roles and is accused of taking classes for high school students. Damn. So, I'm just seeing any other names catches eye here. So some coaches. Wow. So far those are the two celebrities in question. And the other day, Lori Loughlin surrendered to federal authorities in Los Angeles Wednesday morning, according to an FBI spokeswoman. So that's why she's going to trial along with Felicity. So this is some serious shit, and it's bad. It's literally bad. I mean, this is something that you cannot joke about. I mean, this is some serious stuff, and it's sad because their careers are now tarnished because of it. You know, their careers are tarnished because of this, and I mean that's sad on all accounts. Both Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin. Now I think William H. Macy is also involved, but we don't know the whole story on that one. But as of right now, it's just Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman that their careers are now tarnished because of this cheating this cheating scandal, and now Lori Loughlin's daughter as well because of it. I mean, you know, this is really bad. This is really bad. And I don't mean to be a dick or I don't mean to be an asshole or anything. It's like thank God I didn't go to college because God forbid if something like that happened to me. God forbid something like that happened to me and my family. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that to happen. I wouldn't even want to put my kids. I don't have kids, but if I did, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't put them in through college because of all this shit. I would rather have them learn as I go along. And there was a time where I was going to go to broadcasting school, to further my horizon. And I probably would have been making money if I did go, but unfortunately I didn't go because the guy that wanted me in was acting kind of shady and wanted thousands of dollars of money that I don't even have. And come to find out, I'm watching the news the next day, and he was involved in an embezzlement. And I don't think Connecticut School of Broadcasting is still in business. I mean, if it is, all power to you. But I had an opportunity to go, and when I found out that stuff was going on, I kind of went back to what I was doing, and it's something even when at that point, I didn't want to give it up. I was this close. I was literally this close to giving up broadcasting for good because of that. I was gonna cancel the show and not be doing this and everything at that time. I wouldn't be doing cable access or anything like that. I would have just dropped it right then and there. But I still continue doing what I do best, and that's entertaining. And there's times where I will be controversial, and I have every right to be so, because the views and opinions expressed on this show does not reflect those of YouTube, its staff, or its policies. And that's how it is. I could joke around. And everything like that. And yeah, I do have a tendency to piss people off. Like the Catholic Church. And I will continue ribbing. I will continue roasting the Catholic Church. And I will continue belittling the Catholic Church because they're fucking hypocrites. And I will continue saying that and make jokes about them. And Pete Davidson shouldn't have to apologize to any of them. If the Catholic Church told me to demand me to apologize, I'm going to say hell no. I'm not going to apologize because you guys are hypocrites. And Pete, I know you're probably not watching, but if by some weird chance that you are, two things. One, do not apologize. Do not apologize for what you said on Saturday Night Live. Because it's true. It's funny and it was true. And number two, put in a good word for me so I can play Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live. Please. Please. I'm begging you. Get him on Saturday Night Live so he can shut up. He's pissing me off. And I say this, he does not sound anywhere like me. He doesn't. He's making me out into a moron. I mean, look at this. Just a little while ago, he wanted me to try these Mexican jalapeno peppers. He wanted me to try them. He said it's candy. It's not candy. I don't like Mexican jalapenos. Just get him on there. Let him be happy. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to talk to Lorne Michaels. Put in a good word for him. Lauren's a good friend of mine. I didn't think I was going to talk like Donald Trump on this episode today. And Alex Jones. Yeah, well, you still made me look like a moron. I mean, really. I honestly think that you are a Martian from the planet Gleevak. You're even hating on the Catholic Church. Who the hell does that? I'm Alex Jones, goddammit! Alright, go back to having your heart attack. Why? I don't have a heart. You said it yourself, I gotta have a heart to have an attack. Well, you probably do because you've been having many. Fuck you! I know that's going to get old real quick. And I don't care because I'm going to continue doing it. Hey, I'll stop hating on the Catholic Church when they stop touching little boys. I'm just saying. Pope Francis, do your job. Get these wackadoos out of there. Get these hypocritical sinners out of the Catholic Church. Only you can do that. Well, that's bone dry, which means that this episode is now coming to a close. I thank you all. For the time, for allowing me to entertain you as much as I can and create some controversy in the process. Follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you miss any of tonight's episode, I please, for the love of God, if you think that there's a God, check out this episode the moment as soon as I turn off the camera. Thumbs up the video if you like it. And comment down below with tonight's opinionated topic, which I almost forgot to mention. I was this close to forgetting to mention this, but I have to pat myself on the back because of the fact that the Aladdin trailer, the new trailer for Aladdin came out, and the official trailer to Aladdin came out, and a lot of positive feedback was going on, and I told you so that it was going to work, and I was right. I was absolutely right. So go back and watch that episode from a month ago. Same day, the 14th. And comment down below, did you see, what you thought of the Aladdin trailer that was just released a couple of days ago. A few days ago, whatever. Follow me on Twitter, TomDog247. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment down below what you thought of the Aladdin trailer. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And more importantly, more than anything in the world, and I will love you for it. And we're really close to hitting that 100, so that so I can do something great with you guys, with everybody who subscribed. Tell all your friends and everybody to face hug that subscribe button. We will see you again here next time with another episode of Channel X. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace.